Hello, grade 3. Are you well? Are you happy? Today we start unit number 2. Unit number 2 is called Today. Now, there are lots of things we will look at in unit number 2, but for this lesson today, this video, I don't want to look at the student book and I don't want to look at the workbook. I want you to look at something that is in unit 2, but I want you to learn a little bit more about it, and then I will ask you some questions and you have to use the video to answer the questions. Okay, so today is about watching the video, looking at the questions. There are 10, they are in this video, and then you must answer the questions by watching the video. The answers are in this video. Okay, it's quite easy. I will tell you how to do this, but that is what you are going to do today. So you will need some paper and a pencil. Okay, so we have a look at what you need to do. First of all, we are going to look at cities. Cities. What is a city? Muang, a city. Bangkok is a city. Kung Thep, it's a city. So we're going to look at 8 cities around the world. They are in your student book, Unit 2, but we will not look at the student book today. Okay? Right, you'll see. Let's carry on. In Unit 2, there are some famous cities. There are 8 cities. In Unit 2, we will look at these cities and we will look at the weather. But today I just want to look at the cities and have some fun. Let's start Unit 2 slowly. So let's look at the cities and some famous landmarks, some places that everyone knows in these cities. So first of all, where is Thailand? Can you put your finger on Thailand? Now, do you know where Thailand is on this picture, on this map? Where is Thailand? Yes, there it is. Okay, now we're going to look at each city from unit number 2. So the first one is London. London. London is in Britain. You can call Britain England. That's okay. The next one is Seoul. Seoul is in South Korea. Seoul. The next one is New York. Muang, New York. What country is this? Very, very big country. It's America. Okay, here is Paris. Paris is a big city in which country? It's France. Okay, here's Cairo. Cairo is in a very big city, very old city in what country? Egypt. Cairo is in Egypt. Here's Beijing. Where is Beijing? What very, very big country is Beijing in? Beijing is in China. Here is Mexico City. Mexico City has many, many people living in it. Where is Mexico City? What country? I think this one is easy. It's Mexico. And the last one, Sydney. Where is Sydney? Sydney is in Australia. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's look at some landmarks in these cities. Landmarks are places that everybody knows. Everyone knows them. Let's think about Bangkok, Kung Thep. What are the landmarks? One is the Temple of the Emerald Buddha. The Temple of the Emerald Buddha. Everyone knows that. What is that? That is Wat Phra Kaew. What else is there? Wat Arun, Wat Po. What other things are there? The Chinese Swing. That is Sao Ching Cha. There are many, many. Are there any more near us in Pattaya Udom Suksa. Are there any? I suppose Don Muang Airport is a landmark. Everyone knows where it is. Okay, let's look at London. What is a famous landmark in London? Big Ben. Yes, Big Ben. Big Ben is a clock. A big clock tower in London. Big Ben. Seoul in South Korea has the landmark tower. The landmark tower. It's very, very high. Very tall. New York, everyone knows this. It's the Statue of Liberty. If you are coming into New York by ship or by boat, you will pass this. You will see this from your boat when you come into the river. Paris in France, the Eiffel Tower. Everyone knows the Eiffel Tower. I have been up the Eiffel Tower 2 times. I was very scared. It's very high. Okay, Cairo in Egypt. Everyone knows the landmarks in Cairo. Everyone. It's the pyramids. The pyramids are in Cairo. Beijing in China. It's the Forbidden City. People were not allowed to go in there because only the king and his family could see inside. Today, anyone can go in, but a long time ago, only the king and his family could go into the Forbidden City. Mexico City. This is the Cathedral Metropolitana. It is a church. And Sydney. Yes, the Sydney Opera House with the Sydney Bridge behind it. The Opera House is where they play music, and it has these amazing shark teeth on the top that make the music sound very loud inside. This is the Sydney Opera House. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I'm going to show you some information about each city. Information is something you need to remember about the city. You need this because when we finish, you are going to answer some questions. So let's read and listen. London. The number of people in London is 9 million. So London has 9 million people. That is Gao Lan Kon. It is 9,526 kilometers from Bangkok. A famous landmark in London is Big Ben. Here you can see it in the picture, the clock. London is on the River Thames. The River Thames. Seoul. The number of people in Seoul is 9.7 million. It is 3,720 kilometers from Bangkok. It has the famous landmark tower, which you can see in this picture. And it is on the Han River. Mae Nam Han. It is on the Han River. New York. The number of people living in New York is 18.8 million people. It is 13,923 kilometers from Bangkok. That's very far away. A famous landmark is the Statue of Liberty that you can see in this picture. New York has 3 rivers, not 1, 3. The East River, the Hudson River, and the Harlem River. What river does Bangkok have? What is the name of the river? It's the Chao Phraya River. Okay, here's Paris. There are 11.08 million people living in Paris. It is 9,437 kilometers from Bangkok. A famous landmark in Paris is the Eiffel Tower. You can see it here. I've been up the Eiffel Tower 2 times, and both times I was very scared. It's high. And Paris is on the River Seine. Here's Cairo. There are 21.3 million people living in Cairo. That is a lot of people. It is 7,264 kilometers from Bangkok. Famously, it has the pyramids. Everyone knows the pyramids. And it is on the River Nile. The Nile is the longest river in the world. Beijing. There are 21.5 million people in Beijing. It is 3,294 kilometers from Bangkok. One of its famous landmarks is the Forbidden City, and it is on the Yongding River. Here is Mexico City. There are 130.3 million people living in Mexico City. 130.3 ล้านคน That is a lot of people. It is 15,734 kilometers from Bangkok. It's very far away. And the famous landmarks are the Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe, which is a big church, and then the one in this picture, which is the Catedral Metropolitana. It is on the river, the Rio Magdalena. The last one is Sydney. There are 5.3 million people in Sydney. It is 7,534 kilometers to Bangkok. Famous landmarks include the Opera House, and it is on the Parramatta River. Here is the work for today's lesson. You do not need your workbook or student book. You do need some paper or your green notebook, your English notebook. You need to go back and watch the video so that you can read the information about the cities. That is what we were just looking at. You need a pencil. Read the questions in the next part of the video. So keep watching the video and you will find 10 questions. Copy the questions onto your paper or into your notebook. This is good writing practice. Find the answers in the video by going back and listening again. So please go back in the video and listen one more time, 2 more times, 3 more times, as many times as you like. That's up to you. Write the answers under the questions. So you must read the questions, find the answer in the video, and then write the answer under the questions on your paper. Like this. Okay. On your paper, at the top here, please write your nickname in English, your class, and your student number. Then you can write numbers 1 to 10. And this is where you will write the questions. Please leave one line under the question so that you have space to write the answer. You must have a place to write the answer. Okay? Okay, here are your questions. Number 1, how many people live in Mexico City? Number 2, what river runs through London? Number 3, what famous landmark can you see in Beijing? Number 4, how many people live in Paris? Number 5, what river runs through Sydney? Number 6, what country is Seoul in? Number 7, how far is Egypt from Bangkok? Number 8, how far is New York from Bangkok? Number 9, what is the population of Cairo? And number 10, what famous landmark can you see in London? Don't forget, you can rewind the video and read and look again and again and again as many times as you like. You can pause the video, write your answers on your paper or your notebook, and when you've finished you can press play and carry on. You can rewind any time you like, okay? Okay, go back and check and write your answers. Don't forget to copy these questions first Okay, good. That's it. That's the end of the lesson. No workbook today, no student book. Please, 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 when you have finished writing your questions and you have found the answers and written them on your paper or in your workbook, please take a picture or scan and upload to the Patay Udom Suksa website for grade 3 for my ILP English work. I will check, and then next class we will look at the answers. I am not going to give you the answers in this class. You have to wait, okay? Also, I know that you will write your nickname and your class number and your student number on the paper, and that's good, thank you. But you must also write the number of this class. It's called the class code. So you write the word code, C-O-D-E, and then you write the number. So this class is 017, Sun Nung Jet. Okay, you write that at the top of your homework so that I know that your homework goes with this video, this lesson. Okay, right. If you haven't started, then you need to go back, write your questions, and find the answers in this video. Remember, you can watch the video again and again and again and again. That's okay. You can stop the video, start the video, go back, go forwards. It's up to you. Do what you need to do to help you, okay? Make it easy for you, okay? Have a very nice day, and I will see you on Tuesday on Google Chat for a little talk. And I will see you in the next video with the answers. Okay, have a very nice day. Bye.